Welcome to the first video in our new series, Improving a Specific Shot. In this video, Brian's going to take me through a full pull shot session. The pull shot has not been my most favorite shot in the past. So Brian's going to take me through 3 drills. Let's see how we progress to the end.
The first drill we're going to look at is to ensure that we get a nice full extension of the bottom hand through the point of contact. What we want to look at is making sure that from that high hand position, the hand extends out to a full extension to give us a bigger swing, which will mean more power. But at the same time, we want to make sure that the bat face is coming through the ball to make contact with the full face. We don't want to roll our wrists onto it, because if we get from a nice high position, we're going to hit it nice and cleanly anyway. So Zenon's going to start in the set position with his hands up, and then he's just going to hit with his bottom hand through the ball. We're going to start nice and slow to try and get control, and then look to hit it harder and quicker as we get used to it. We want a nice big swing with a very good flourish at the end to make sure that we complete it. Trying to keep both feet on the ground through the completion of the swing. When we're going into cross bat shots, we obviously use our bottom hand because that allows us to get extension through the shot, but also to generate power with that bottom hand to go through it. It also gives us nice bat control to make sure that the bat face makes contact with the ball and can go through that contact to impart power onto the ball. Now that we've got the extension of the hands through the shot, we need to make sure that when we start, we get our hands into a nice high position to allow us to get through the swing. So for the second part of the drill, Zen is going to get into the set position again with his hands down. What he's going to do then is he's going to take his hands up nice and slowly, and then the throw is going to wait till a point where the hands get up to eye line, so they're nice and high, and then throw. Then the bat is going to explode through the ball. Start off with nice and slow throws so that you can get comfortable with it and making sure that the timing is good. As the timing becomes good, increase the pace of the throws to make it a bit more challenging and to show the batter that they can really impart speed through the hand swing or the swing itself and power into the contact point to give us the best result possible. What's important about getting the hands nice and high is you can hit down onto the ball, and the gravity of the bat coming down is going to impart more energy and power into the ball. The same thing goes that from a high position I can hit down and I can hit up. So nice and down through the ball, but from here I can then also go up into the swing. The problem if our hands don't get high enough, if the ball rises on you, you only have one option, one escape point, and that gives you less options to score runs and pick out your gaps in the field and take on your boundary options.
With it being the pre-season or start of season in the Northern Hemisphere, this is the perfect time to purchase one of our training schedules. They'll be linked in the description and pinned in the comments.
For the third drill, we're going to look now to make sure that we can get into position and still impart power on the ball. So what we're going to do is the first throw is going to come, then it's going to check pull by moving into a good position, and the second throw is going to follow, and then it's going to look to hit and extend through the shot. This is to make sure that we can move well and early into a position and into a strong base, hit the ball, but then also making sure that from that position we can hit the ball nice and hard with a nice full swing. It's important to make sure that your head gets into line, and that obviously the things we've done before, extension of the swing, hands nice and high, all come into play here in both of the shots to make sure that we give ourselves the best possible chance of a keen strike and a biomechanically correct swing. Important to note is that you don't always need to move your feet to get into position. The pull shot is all about your head line to the ball, so make sure that your head shifts into the correct channel before you play the ball. And another nice thing about this drill is it focuses really on the hand speed to make sure that our hands are nice and quick, so if something does change with the ball coming to you, you have the ability to adapt, but also hand speed equals more power. And finally, we are now going to go into facing overarms, ramping up the speed to try and get as close to match pace as possible. This is to see if we can do all of the single elements together at the same time, and to make sure that we get used to what we'd be facing in the game. The throw is going to look to throw short balls from about hip higher and higher, and changing the lines a bit more, just so the batter has to move and play the shots. Looking to hit the ball nice and hard, because ultimately what we want from this drill is to hit the pull shot hard for boundaries and giving the batter confidence to know when they need to go down on the pull or when to go up on the pull. Try both out and see what works, and then take it into your next game and make runs there.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. A massive thank you to all our members that help make these videos possible. A quick heads up, we are going to be changing our membership tiers in the future, so be on the lookout for that. And finally, if you want to see how we play the pull shot in the past, a full technique breakdown, check the video over here.